What is going on, my lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? We're back. I am going to fix my face. No more negativity. So there's going to be some negativity. It's inevitable. But it won't be mostly negativity. I need to... whatever, you don't care. We're gonna put the things into practice. Look at that, we're already starting off with a crouching hit confirmed. First combo forces a burst. We're starting out clean, we're starting out fresh. It's a beautiful day. He's instant blocking, he's backdashing. Celica's now winning, and that's disappointing. But, you know, you can't have everything. You just gotta learn to appreciate the good things. She actually might have been able to get a combo off of that if she had recognized that he was not techie, and it certainly looked like she was close enough for a potential follow-up. Good block. I'm actually not even sure if that's an overhead. So maybe it wasn't a good block. Maybe it was just a normal block. But she just gets hit by a 5A, but he did start that combo with 27 A buttons, so he's not going to get all that much from it. And then he just stands there and watches her roll out of the corner, but puts her back in. Just a bit too far away for the 6A follow-up. Nice DP. I think she is locked into... Okay. That I can't call a nice DP, but it worked and it won him the round, so that's nice. I'm not sure how much recovery she's locked into after that particular move, but I do know her options are very limited, and most of the time she has to do something anyway, so it was decent. I actually wonder, though, if she had done the little roll thing, if that would not have managed to low profile the DP, because that is one of the biggest weaknesses, actually the biggest weakness of Azrael's DP, is that it is very easy to low profile it. So I'm curious if that is that's a possible answer to what occurred right there. No anti-air whatsoever. Interesting. Might be scared of the dive kick. Just gets caught. She gets a full confirm from this. I think she gets pretty decent. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot about the airplane thing with the side switch. Oh, baited it out. Fucked herself up. The curse strikes once again. I start to compliment people. God damn it! You do what you gotta do to win regardless. It's disappointing that I actually kind of thought about that for a little bit, about whether or not, like, would you consider it a bad thing if, well, you know what, God, it's tough. Did she just low profile his Exceed Excel? That was pretty godlike. Good shit, Makoto, let's go. Oh, gets the, yeah, I figured the trade would go in Makoto's favor. Good for her. Oh, gets the reset. He wasn't looking to block with barrier. Oh, that dropped. Interesting. I wonder why that dropped. Did not hit confirm. Could have killed off that. This pressure, though. She just jumped. She didn't give a shit about spacing or nothing. She just hit the button anyway. Good rapid cancel on the DP. Allowed her. Gave her free pressure. There was nothing Susanoo could do. But actually, I guess Susanoo could have. If he had hard read her, he could have overdrived and made the DP whiff, but that was, I mean, that would be the hardest of reads. Just wakes up and gets the burst bait! Oh, shit! I really like this Makoto player. This is the second replay I've seen from them, and I'm really liking them. They're really good. Their pressure is really solid. Their gameplay overall is really solid. Unfortunately, you know, they dropped some things, but the nature of online gets the overhead counter hit again. That's like 4 in this match. This dude needs to stop. I mean, I know you're playing Susanoo and everything, but you gotta stop hitting buttons, my mans. Like, there's a point at which you gotta learn your damn lesson. And if a perfect isn't gonna do it for you, I don't know, you might be a little hopeless. But anyway, what I was going to say before the start of that match was I was kind of curious, thinking about how the game would be impacted. Would it be better if purple throws were just gotten rid of entirely? So it got treated like most games, where if you try to grab somebody and they're in hit stun or block stun, then they just wind up, throws just whiff completely. They don't even work. But then that completely removes the entire point of throw reject miss setups. And I hadn't really been thinking about that, because I haven't seen anything revolving around TRM. None of the purple throws that happen online when I'm watching these replays, or when you're watching just, you know, random dudes fighting it out online, they never have anything to do with TRM. They're just doing it purely because they know that kind of shit's difficult to deal with when you have latency and, you know, all other kinds of factors compounding issues and making it harder to react to. But I do think that TRM is such a legitimately good thing in this game to crack people's defenses that you can't really get rid of purple throws, and unfortunately you just have to sacrifice kind of, you know, the lower level casual to account for that. Nice air throw. I've actually seen some pretty damn solid lambdas recently, and they're all different. Like, there's been 4 or 5 really good lambdas just kind of popping out of places. It's pretty cool, because that's been a character, I mean, obviously, you know my opinion regarding Murakumo units. Good block. Is that safe? I believe it is, actually, but she may have just picked the wrong button. Maybe you have to instant block it. I don't know, but that's always felt pretty damn safe. But it's good when you see an underrepresented character start getting represented. Good block. That is definitely not safe. There goes again. I compliments a player. Shit goes sideways real fast. When will I learn? I am the biggest detractor of quality. I am my own worst enemy. I compliment something and it all just goes to hell in a handbasket. Alright, okay. See, I showed remorse for my actions and the universe was like, okay, this Lambda player can win. You can have this one. Thank you, universe. I appreciate. Oh no, I should have kept my mouth shut until the match was over. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh, I've made this person throw out a terrible fucking burst bait. But the S pressure continues forever and ever. Does that go through? Yeah. Avoided the entire thing. Gotta be aware of Kara. Okay, takes it in the end. It's okay. I didn't curse them that badly. It just had to put me on the edge of my seat for a little bit. It's all good. Everything's fine. My curse isn't that strong. But shit, what was I gonna say? Oh no, I forgot. You gotta be aware when characters have projectile invulnerable things like that, so that, you know, you don't. Because I've seen that actually happen a few times. I know some of it was in because I watched the replay theaters just to like kind of check and see, mostly as a like, all right, what was my attitude during all this? Are these worth posting? Is this, you know, an entire episode? Is this entire episode good? Right, so I watched quite a few of the replays, and that was one of the things that a few lambdas kept getting caught by. So one of them was against Hazama, and she just threw that sword super out in neutral, and she got that was just a free cross-strength super by Hazama, whatever the hell. I really need to learn names of moves. But yeah, Hazama's projectile super himself, he just was able to react with that freely, and it was a free punish, and it actually won him the round. So you gotta be aware of that. You can't just think that every tool is gonna work out for you in every matchup. And, ooh, nice side switch to keep him in the corner. This is a lot of damage too. So that's actually one of the adjustments that I made. I came back into the replay list because I haven't touched this in almost 2 weeks, I think. It's been a while. Oh my god. Good adjustment. I wonder if the Susanoo player got auto-corrected the entire time. Oh, he dropped it at the very end, right at the point where it really truly mattered. He fucked it up. He confirms the JC into Jayako. This is all burst safe. He can't do shit about it. That thing, isn't it called like 1,000 Grievous Serpents or some absolute nonsense anime thing? Crap. Now I forgot my train of thought. Whatever. Who cares? Oh yeah, I got rid of all the names that were like super prevalent, the ones that were like the juicy POTY, the Lychee player. I've never been impressed with their Lychee, not once. So I got rid of all theirs. And I did that with a bunch of different players. That was just unfortunately, the example that I'm gonna publicly crucify. But one of them was a Hazama player as well, and you know, like just seeing the difference between this Hazama player, who is performing legitimately well up until that point, of course, and that other Hazama player, like night and day. This dude's not autopiloting his shit at all. He is hit confirming appropriately. He's got setups. He's got neutral. Like, it's all just the complete package that I'm looking for. And that is actually kind of one of the things that I'm curious about, like, because basically once Cross Tag Battle came out, a lot of people just abandoned. I mean, a lot of people had kind of already fallen off the BlazBlue train at that point. It was, the population was dwindling. But once Cross Tag Battle came out, a lot of like the competitive players just essentially completely abandoned Central Fiction in favor of the newer game, because they know, you know, there's going to be larger, more people are going to enter the newer game for a time. There's going to be more attention on it. They're going to have, you know, basically there's more prospects for the players themselves if they enter the newer game. So obviously they're going to turn their attention to the newer game and try to perform as best they can in said newer game. And I wonder how much that's going to change now that the Arc Revo Tour has been announced, because now all 3 games ideally have an equal standing. So how many people are going to start putting their attention back into Central Fiction? Am I going to see some well-known Japanese names come back in, and I start seeing more replays from them? You know, like, so for, who? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking on that Hakama, the Hakuman player. Like, it's been so long since I've seen his name, I can't even fucking remember it. But he switched to Susanoo for a time. He actually won a few matches with Susanoo at EVO last year. Performed really well. I think he got top 16. Somewhere around there. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. It's just been so damn long since I've seen it. Like, the first name that my mind went to was Camellia, who is the most recent, I mean, who's a really, really solid Hakuman player, but that is not who I'm thinking about. Regardless, he used to have replays all over the place. He's disappeared for ages now. I would love to see that name come back. I've been seeing Monster on the leaderboards recently. That's a very welcome sight. So all that kind of stuff, you know, like just hoping that there's going to be more attention paid to this game. It becomes more competitive than what it's gotten now, because now, you know, Arc System Works is throwing a little bit of money at it. And we have to be pretty fucking honest about everything. The money is certainly something that drives the competition pretty hard. No matter what you know, you want to say, I'm in it for the spirit of it, you know, I'm in it for the love of the game, but money is a very significant motivator for a lot of people. So hopefully this does drive for the competitive scene for all the games that are present there. Guilty Gear and BlazBlue both. It's the throw. This should be it unless he decides to burst, but he really shouldn't have. Okay, alright, egg on my face. I mean, that's a victory in and of itself that he can trade bursts like that, because now he's going to get his back first, ideally. She put herself in danger. That's actually... Oh my god, I was actually waiting for that, because there was no way for her to block it. He knew that. I wonder how well the Izanami player knew that as well, if that spacing was intentional the entire time to make that whiff. Like, that was so close. That really hurts for the Hazama player. That's a damn shame. And this is a really bad start for Hazama now. He doesn't have his burst. He may... No, he's definitely going to get his burst back before the end of this round. But it's going to be late. He's going to have lost a lot of health by then. God, this character is ridiculous. She really is just... She's a Guilty Gear character in the BlazBlue world. Okay, alright. Hazama getting started. Oh, barely whiffed. That is unfortunate. That was such a huge confirm for him. Oh no, and now he has no meter. Okay. Oh no, he's falling apart. Maybe. You too far away to... Okay, alright. Okay, okay. Let's go, Hazama. Let's go, Hazama. This is a terrible spot. Good block, good block! That's the kind of shit I want to see! He woke up. The boy woke up. I'm rooting for Hazama right now. What is happening? I think that looked like an air throw animation. I'm surprised that didn't hit, to be honest, if that was indeed an air throw. Wow, this combo is stupid, and it is doing stupid amounts of damage. Is she gonna reach 5K? I don't know if I've ever seen 4.6, damn close. I'm gonna say, like, I don't know if I've ever seen a 5K Izanami combo. Can he perform a second miracle? This is a very rough spot if he's gonna try. Yeah, the projectiles, like being able to if she has the projectiles active, being able to cancel literally any move she has with them to keep herself safe and put her, like, usually put her plus on her pressure is just, it's so oppressive. It's borderline impossible to deal with. It really is just incredibly dirty. And that's just a terrible spot to find yourself in. That was unfortunate. That's a bad fucking start for Ragna. Oh, this is a terrible spot for Ragna. Should I just skip this? Like, just go back to the main menu, pretend I never saw nothing? Oh, he could have whiff punished that pretty easily since he was locked in. Nice air throw, good call out. But yeah, he definitely could have whiff punished that. I don't know what the fuck that combo was. Oh, he could have hit confirm that too. Hitboxes, by the way. Alright, let's see if this Ragna is gonna stop dicking around and actually play the goddamn game this time. Apparently not. Bad trade, yeah. I don't think it would have been quite as bad if Terumi had not been crouching right there. Oh, gets the counter. Doesn't have any meter to rapid cancel it though. I'm pretty sure you get pretty damn solid damage. Good rapid cancel. Did it just late enough to make Terumi think he could do something. Good block of Gauntlet Haze. Good interruption, but didn't know what to do with it afterwards. Hey, look at that. He's actually playing the game now and looking like a real fucking Ragna. Isn't this nice to see? Wouldn't this have been nice to see from the goddamn start? Oh, he could have punished that. I don't think he's dead yet, because that did start with 2. Oh, never mind. He has meter. Actually, can he cancel this into... Because I don't think that final hit of whatever the hell that move is super cancelable. Please run it back. He's not gonna run it back. I don't know what the hell's going on in his head, but he's... Okay! Okay! Oh! Please. Gets him with the low! Cracks him with the 50-50. I actually wonder... No, he was in block stun. There's nothing for him to do. Actually, he should have. Because I think we've clearly seen... that Ragna had no defense whatsoever. He could have alpha countered there, and that would have been the better option than to just guess. I'm so happy that Ragna lost, though. Like, I don't need to go into it. Let's just forget that match. I'm just happy that he lost. And now let's watch this Kagura pop the hell off and drop combos right when I start. I tell you, man, I gotta stop complimenting people. It ruins everything. Like, legitimately, before I had even finished the sentence talking about Kagura popping off, he drops his combo. And now he's losing. Like, what? Why do I have this kind of effect? Where did I get this power, and why can't I use it for evil? Why does it only work out when I'm trying to compliment somebody? Shit! I actually thought for a second he was gonna wind up going to the other side. The 6C does, or 6D does some wacky stuff like that occasionally. Boy, this is... Ooh, this went south in a goddamn hurry. But I think I might want to add Susanoo to the list. I've actually kind of decided that I'm going to avoid most Tega replays from now on. Because I think that's one of my biggest issues that does kind of wind up with me getting a somewhat negative attitude about the game in general, is just the overall quality of play of most of the online Tagers is just so abysmal that it really, I get very judgmental when I'm watching them play, because it's like, it's not like, oh man, you could have squeaked out an additional 100 damage if you would hit confirm that properly, but you didn't, you're fucking terrible. No, it's like these people don't even bother doing fatal counter combos. They don't even finish combos to get Oki properly. Like, they just go for weird ass setups that make no sense and have no business even going for them. Like, it's just some of the worst play that anybody that's played like even 50 matches should understand. This is a terrible fucking idea. I shouldn't do this, and I won't do this anymore. But they continue to do it, and it irritates the hell out of me. And so I might need to add Susanoo to that list. Because honestly, like, the amount of Susanoos that actually do good things in comparison to the amount of people that actually play Susanoo, that's not a particularly healthy statistic. Good blocks of the overheads. Oh, bad projectiles though. Okay, gets the DP. Gets a good setup after. Like, that would look like a safe jump setup. Is that? Nope, she accounted for it. Good shit. I was wondering if that little circle popping was gonna wind up screwing up her combo, but no, she's gonna get 3 of them in the same combo. Oh. Not gonna kill though, because S's damage is booty. Oh no. Okay, she dropped it. She has full stocks though. Like, she gets to do whatever the hell she wants for a while. But the Izayoi did not. That was really bad. That S should have known that that projectile is not, like, it's not fast. It's not, I mean, it's not instant, and it's definitely, you can't even really qualify it as fast. That S should have known that Izayoi was just gonna freely teleport and punish her for that. That was like one of the worst, probably the single worst decision that S could have made right there, and that is just truly unfortunate. Gets cracked low. I wonder why. I'm not sure if S actually gets instant overheads on somebody as small as Izayoi, but she was definitely looking for one, or maybe she was just trying to jump out of the pressure. I don't know, but she got cracked. Lost the round. Ends it with a perfect. Good shit. So we're just talking about Monster. Now you're gonna see that this man deserves the name. One thing that actually surprised me quite a bit was that when he was playing at EVO 2017, he was a pad player. Like, this is a guy, he's a very prominent name in arcades. As far as I'm aware, you can't plug a pad into any of the arcade machines and override the native controls. So I was very surprised to see that he was playing on pad. course, I try to talk him up a little bit, and guess what happens? Never mind, Dodorio is the best player in the universe. Best Relius in the world, best player in the universe, winner of Arc Revolution 2019 tournament and the entire prize pool that was incredibly vague. I actually wonder how variable it is, because all that they said was like $100,000 in prizes, and then there was an asterisk next to it, and then it said at the bottom, spread across all 3 games. So I wonder if there's going to be equal prize pools for each, if it's going to depend upon, you know, like the level of competition, some other factor, what's going on, I don't know, I'm curious. What I also would hope that they would do, because this is something that I know Street Fighter V does it, they sell DLC, usually special costumes and a stage, and that goes toward a funding for, I want to say the Capcom Pro Tour pot. I don't think there's one for EVO. I'm pretty sure it's for Capcom Pro Tour specifically. But this is definitely something that I feel all companies, especially if they're going to run their own tournament series, should get involved in, should do, because it has been extremely successful for every single tournament that I've seen it happen for. And obviously the international for Dota is the prime example for it, where the international has had $20+ million prize pool for the past few years, and a huge part. I mean, I don't know if it's 100% crowdfunded, or if there is like a specific amount that Valve starts with, and then they throw in all the proceeds from their whole year-long, I think they call it the Battle Pass. Nice command grab, can't lead lay out of that. Like, do I really have the power? I need to test this. See, because the fucked up thing is, you know, like, you have the whole commentator's curse, right? Where, like, you know, you say something when you're on commentary, and then the person that's on the stage just immediately chokes. Everybody knows about the commentator's curse. I don't think anybody knows about the fact that I can reach back into the past. These matches have all already been played, but I reach back into the past and affect these players with my just huge, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I can't think of the words. So Rain V Act, upcoming Lambda player, using he's gonna be one of the best players in the world, easily. There's no way he's gonna lose to some scrubby ass Bullet. Nobody's gonna lose to some shit tier Bullet. Like, nobody's gonna lose to a player that's dumb enough to use Bullet. Nobody's gonna lose to a character as bad as Bullet. It's just never going to happen. It's Bullet. Nobody loses to this character. So you're about to see it live, right here. Bullet get her ass kicked by this amazing Lambda called Rain V Act. Who's never gonna lose. Not a chance in hell. I ran out of things to say because everything else that I could say right now would be complimenting Bullet, and I can't do that. I can't do that. But now I've run out of things to say, and Bullet started losing. Oh no! She should not have gotten away with that roll. Ran out of heat. Oh, this is a really bad look, because Bullet cannot charge up her heat levels. Just cannot use 214D. Winds up losing the round. Alright. Proven. Curse is a false thing. Or at least when I am intentionally falsifying my statements, the world knows, and the backlash will be severe. Alternatively, this Bullet is just, I mean, it really is like, Bullet may very well have the worst neutral in the game. I struggle to think of a character that has worse neutral than Bullet in this game. And she's against a Murakumo unit who basically, by definition, has very strong neutral. So obviously it's going to be a rough existence for her. She missed the cross-up with the 623C, and so she basically had to sacrifice getting level 2 heat right there, which is a huge bummer, both in terms of overall momentum and just everything. Ooh, she actually could have killed right there if she'd spent the heat, I believe. I can't commit to that 100% because I can't pretend to know everything about Bullet, but as far as I'm aware, she would have taken the round if she had spent that heat, even on level 1. Okay, got lucky with the no tech time. She's also getting very lucky that Lambda is not catching the rolls, because she's rolling in the corner nearly every single time, and that Lambda should have taken note of that by now. Oh, that is death. Alright. So, at least now I know Bullet standing as a shit tier character overwhelms the power of my curse. At least I know that now. So it won't affect Bullet because she's just too bad and the world can't let her win ever. I get it. It's fine. But we have my best friend Makoto back again and immediately losing. Shit! Just gets hit by the raw 5D. I wonder what she tried to do. She didn't get counter hit, so I'm curious. Maybe she got caught out of the jump startup. Something. I don't know. Ooh. Just a little bit late on that answer because I don't think he was barrier blocking. It didn't look like he was. But I wasn't really paying terribly close attention to him. So if she had done that answer just a little bit earlier, probably would have caught him. But now she has corner. And Makoto mauls. Oh, that 6C. Is that on a low? Terrible DP. Terrible punish. That 5C is actually, or not the 5C, the matched out C special move is actually probably pretty damn dirty. You could have killed, girl. Oh, no. She done choked it up. He done choked it up. Gets the low. Takes the round, chokes everywhere, it's okay. Makoto won in the end and that's all that matters. Just gets hit by a raw 5B and nothing comes of it. Susanoo can actually get so much if he hit confirms that and he has, at the start of a round and he has overdrive. You can unlock I think 4 seals. Like basically whatever you want, you just have to adjust the combo for what you want. But yeah. He didn't hit confirm. He's not hit confirming anything. Okay, finally gets a real combo. It only took a round and a half. Wow, didn't even take note of the fact that she hadn't tech, just immediately autopiloted into the throw, whiffed it, gets punished, now is in the corner. This is not a good spot for him. Whiffs another throw. And he's 1 hit away from death now. If she gets a hit, it's immediate overdrive cancel, and this round is fucking done. Okay, I don't know about that. She blocked the alpha counter, gets the punish, still has all the time in the world, but she has no meter. Holy crap, but she does get Exceed Excel, new minimum damage, gonna fucking end it. Damn. I was very skeptical of that overdrive, but it worked out. Oh my god, it's been 33 minutes. My bad. Did he just taunt round start? He is. He's actually taunting. Interesting. I wonder why. There must be history here. Either that or Akiba Ninja handed the controller to his dog. He's not teching, he's not doing, let's just go ahead and fast forward this. Let's see what happens on the next round. The worst part about this being 33 minutes now, yeah, he's just, that sucks. I can't end on this. That's the worst part of it. Like, what? But a little bit late to try and start playing. What a dick. Ruining my day. I can't end on a Mane versus Lychee? Is this the one? I think this is the one we started with. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, Valkenhayn, I'm putting all of my hopes on you. Oh shit. Stop falling. My little USB, I can't call it a splitter, I don't really know what the hell it is. It's just, it's an additional, like, it's a USB device that I plug in and it has 4 USB slots itself, so that basically what allows me to record, because I don't have enough USB ports for everything I need. But it keeps sliding off my bed and hitting me in the leg, and it's annoying. And Valkenhayn's losing. Shit! That was an accident. I don't actually know what that command is for that overhead, but definitely didn't mean to do that. Not a very suitable anti-air. Okay. Get some momentum, get some momentum. He has very little wolf meter left though, and he has no overdrive to rejuvenate it, so okay, he's getting it all back here. One more hit will be enough to finish this out. Makes the super whiff. Terrible punish, because he was scared, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. The 2A was enough to get the win. God-awful punish. I guess maybe he was scared that there was going to be another hit or something. Maybe he just may not be very well aware of what happens with 9 supers. I don't know, but he definitely should have known that it's just the one kick and it's over. Mashes out good stuff. Very rarely is a normal canceled into wolf. Wolf dash into a wolf normal. Very rarely is that not something you can interrupt. I'm actually not sure if there is. Like, I think every single time somebody does it, it is interruptible. Really good avoidance of the wisp there. Didn't even have to deal with it. Is this going to be enough to kill? He has meter, but I don't... Okay. Oh, no! I figured that was going to be super awkward to hit confirm because the recovery for overdrive was probably going to make it so that if he tried to go immediately into super, it wouldn't work. Good dodge of the alpha counter. Gets the whiff punish. Takes the round. We end with Valkenhayn winning. I'm happy. But yeah, I figured because of the overdrive cancel that it wasn't going to result in him getting paid. Like, he wouldn't just be able to... If he had been able to go immediately into super, that probably would have killed with the overdrive addition, the additional damage from overdrive distortion. But it was definitely too late. The recovery from overdrive was too much. And so I was wondering how he was going to convert it, and it just didn't go well at all.